Good afternoon, my great friends. I'm trying to finish my painting, and I hope everybody is all right. Why is it flickering? I don't know. Everything is putting in all right. I think it was that I put it in here, what I'm drawing right now. That is where are some green fields. In this part, they are water plants, and this is a stabilo hole where I draw that in. And this there'll be also some bushes. And what I want to do also, I want some color of that sky into my water. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Evelyn. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I hope to finish it today so that I can draw in my next painting. I draw these lines with a stabilo awl, and this stabilo awl is water uh, suitable, so it will clear up. This is the picture of my vote uh, for. And the next one is more difficult because that will be a metal bridge between two brick towers. So I have to draw that on my canvas. I have to measure it out. I'm glad. I hope indeed that everybody is okay. And I know in the US, there's a lot of trouble going on there. And the government here thinks it won't be so bad as in the UA in here, but I'm not sure because here uh, they don't do any tests for the coronavirus. They only do a test when you are going to be hospital into the hospital. And I think it's the best way to test everybody so they can see uh, how the virus is spreading. And the REVM, there's a social thing in here. They want that too, but the government still don't want it because there are no tests available here. And there are doctors uh, here in the Netherlands. They are calling all the people now uh, because of the virus to ask the people, the older people, what they want, if they want to go to the IC or not. So a lot of older people are scared now because they have to decide on this age what they want. So for those people, it is a hard decision. And I'm thinking in those water plants fields, um, should I put uh, water lilies in it? I think that would be nice. Maybe anyone have uh, a suggestion for that? Hello, Jackie. Oh, thank you. Yes, do you think so, Anthony? I was thinking in if I put some water lilies in those green parts. I think you get more color in it. Put in another kind of uh, green also. I'm still here listening and looking. I never left. But what do you think, Anthony? Shall I put in some water lilies in those green fields in the water? Like yellow or white uh, water lilies? Yes, that is what I thought. It breaks up a little bit of that green, because in the picture there are from those green fields in the water. Dus they are, yeah, water plants in there. So I think it will be looking nice if I do that. But I have to look how I paint them, because um, you are looking a little bit up to the water stream, so the leaves, you can put the leaves flat on it, so I have to put the leaves a little bit uh, to the to the surface. Because you look at the side of the water lilies, and not at the top. So I'm gonna try to do that. And I need a uh, little brush, but I need a bit of that uh, thicker white. I don't want my suggestion to be one that ruins it. No, 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 no. I love to have some suggestions for people what they are thinking. But I was thinking of putting some water lilies in it. So I take out some heavy white because it's a closed white, and I want a little bit of uh, my pink color also. It's a lemonade pink. So I put some lemonade into the water. The first thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try it. Give me hope. This is dry, so no, I think because in the farther part, this one is too white. I took some suggestions, ideas from the group on your last live stream. Yes, yes, I always love it when people suggest things what you can try. And there is always, I always said, Anthony, there is always paint. So you can always paint over it when it's not going the way you want. There's a lot of wind today. I wanted to put in some flowers in my garden, but I was blowing out of my garden. So I said to Will, I will wait until tomorrow. I hope there is not such a lot of wind. Hello, Bruce. Sorry, I was in YouTube Academy, learning YouTube Academy. All right. And where is that YouTube Academy, Bruce? I want to put in a little bit of that uh, that pink. They look a little bit like water lilies. I'm gonna put you a bit closer. They look like half stars. Because I don't want them all bright, so I put a little bit of that pink in. It's in your YouTube studio. I just watched 3 hours of learning. Okay, I have to look for that. And that is for how you're setting up your YouTube or how you make your thumbnails. Now my picture is a whole different than the reference photo. So when I'm done with my picture and I make a photograph of it, I I replaced this picture uh, in the one that I put in my thumbnail now, because this one is whole different. Otherwise, the people are thinking from that they get to see the painting of what is on the thumbnail. Little pinky stripes in them. Hello, Chrissy. Good afternoon. Yeah, YouTube working today. Creations, rules, hints, setup, equipment, analyzing. Okay. Oh, you are painting flowers. Yes, that blue. Yes, it's a nice blue. It's a grayish blue from Amsterdam, and that is a very good brand, the Amsterdam paint. Oh, later on I will go look for that. YouTube Academy. I have to write it down, otherwise I forget it. YouTube uh, Academy. So I can watch that. Yes, online it will be there, but I don't know if they sell it in the UK. But it is a very good heavy body paint. A bit of my pink. So to put in those little stripes. And what I do also, because you can see a bit of the green leaves in here. I have to wetten up a bit of that green. It is very helpful. Yes, I want to look for that. Every help is welcome, Bruce. And in here, I can make those water lilies a bit bigger, so you can also see them better. But in here, because it's into the distance. So now it breaks up a little bit of those green fields into the water. Things here are turning bad. Military is setting up the hospital. Smash units. Oh no! They drained the ice and the hockey rink is a hospital ward. Oh, that is sad, Bruce. That is terrible. Hi, schat.
Hi.
Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.
Is voetbal al begonnen? Oh, nog niet. Yes, Will is going to look to old match games. They are sending out on the telly now. Yes, I like those lily fields. Nee, that is very terrible, Bruce. Really. Today I put some new photographs of the Miranda tulp that Will gave me. And every day they are opening a little bit. So they change in color. We could be in lockdown until June. Oh no, we aren't in a lockdown. We are in yeah. It's not a total lockdown we have because we are allowed to go outside. We are allowed to go for a walk to the shops. There are a lot of shops still open. So we are not in a totally lockdown. We are still allowed to go outside. Only we have to uh, health distance from each other. Also in the shops, because our prime minister don't want a whole lockdown for everybody, so that only the people can go to their work when they are needed. But I don't know what is the best to do. I think it is difficult for every country what to do. So we are allowed to do everything here in the Netherlands. I don't know how long, but for now we are allowed to do everything. And that is the government held them on the things that the healthcare is giving them. And if the healthcare still says you don't have to do a whole lockdown, so they don't do that. Oh, there goes my loofah. He's whoop, almost on the ground. We're in the second week of lockdown. To stop spreading, we will get fined. Also, if our journey is not satisfied. Yes, and here also, we are allowed to do everything we want. Only we have to keep distance, and um, all the schools are down. Uh, Libraries are down. That in that thing, there is some kind of a lockdown, but we are still allowed to go outside. Yes, it's crazy. We are not that bad yet, but the rest is the heck out of you if you go out. Most of the stores and gas stations are closed, so not much to do out there. Okay. Anthony lives in a ghost town. Yes, I saw that that video we made. It was really a ghost town. Yesterday we were going for some things in the pool, into the garden center, and it was a lot of people there. Oh, there were really a lot of people, and it was nice weather. The weather was nice, so everybody want to do things in their garden because they are at home, so they want to do something. Oh, thank you, Joe. Don't you live on a big island, Rosalie? No, I don't live on a big island. The east side of our land um, incorporates to Germany. The south side is incorporated to Belgium, and the west side is to the North Sea, and the other side of the North Sea, that is where Chrissy is living. Uh, that is the UK. So we are not an island. We incorporate in wait that two other lands, and only the west side is is on the North Sea. I'm getting ready for service. Only 8 people allowed and 6 feet distance. I will show you live. Oh, yes. In here we had yesterday, there was, like you have in the traffic, a file, we call that, like all cars are behind each other when it's very busy on the road. The same thing was here by the shops, all people with with the shopping cars all behind each other. It was a strange thing to see. It's just like battling in the war. Only you don't see your opponent now. I think that is the difference. Yes, I like them. Oh, your church went live this morning. No, in here in the church, normally in the Catholic churches are uh, 300 people. Now they are allowed with only 30 people. No, we don't have a lockdown. We have a semi, they called it a semi lockdown because we can go out, we can do everything we want. Only we have 1.5 meter distance from each other, and we are now not allowed to go in big groups of people, but the rest is almost uh, normal. And I don't know if that is a good decision. I don't know because they held the health security. They count the people that are infected and died. But now there are a lot of people are who are dying, and but those people are people that won't be tested, so they don't count them with the death of the corona virus because they don't know if they had the virus, why they died. So they don't count them. So it's not realistic, and that is why everybody says in the Netherlands uh, we want to be tested when we are going to like a drive-in where you can test it. Yes, that you know if you uh, have the corona or you don't have the corona or you already had it, so they are anti things in your system that they can see that you already have it, but in a milder things. But they don't do that. So now there are a lot of people that are dying. They didn't be tested, so they don't count that the people that they have that virus. So it's not a realistic counting what they are doing. You have to step away and be back soon. Okay. Yes, and it's still mutating because it mutates uh, when when I have the virus and I give it to somebody else. Somebody else's body is different than mine, so the virus incorporate in that body and mutate uh, again before he gets to a other host, because your body is a host for the virus, and that is with every virus is that the thing, not only with the coronavirus but also with the other influenza viruses. They only testing key workers. Yes, but that is the same by will. You can let you test yourself, but it will be 600 euros when you want it to be tested, and that is a lot of money, and a lot of people can't spend that kind of money. I'm not. And the only thing that they, when they test you, is when you are coming into the hospital, when you are feeling ill and you have a fever. Only then you will be tested. And we don't have the test in the Netherlands. There is a short on test. Yesterday, of the government did ask China for those caps for your mouth. Yesterday they came on the airport. 3.5 million uh, mouth caps, and they will be tested. Those mouth caps, and they are not allowed to be used. They are they are don't they don't are good. Take care, Joe. Nice to see you here. I love my water lilies. My water lilies. It gives some happiness in your water. Oh, you are painting. Yes, you were painting flowers, you said. What flowers are you painting, Chrissy? Is that a commission, or are you doing it for yourself, or um, for to put on YouTube? Oh, for YouTube probably. Okay. Yes, I love my lilies. And in here I can use a larger brush because in here it's closer. And this is not a brush that I want. No, he don't work how I want it to be. Uh, Maybe this one will be better. Sometimes I'm struggling which brush will do for what I want. Did you have that too, Chrissy? That you sometimes have a brush and that you think, ah, that is not a brush that I want to use in this, or it won't work what you want. Oh, coffee kicked in at my age you don't want. No, will bring me a sangria a little bit earlier, so I've drank coffee the whole morning and the whole afternoon. And this morning I was busy with oranges, melon, bananas, apples to make smoothies. So I have now 4 liters of smoothies in the fridge. Our vitamins I hear that Will is watching a nature film on the TV. Oh, you are so shaky. Ah, that is not nice, Bruce, when you are shaky. I understand that. Look, and in this water lilies, because they are more in the front, I can also put in the heart of the water lily, because in here you look more on it. I put in all the lilies, and then the lily leaves. I think that's the best. How do Alexis do with it? Because yes, she can play outside, or maybe playing with her friends. Because for children, it's also difficult, this situation. I don't have kids, so I don't know how kids react in this situation. Especially for kids that are uh, need more attention. Would be a good day to paint lightning. Yes. Then it doesn't matter when you are shaky, Bruce. The lightning is also shaky. Mm. Will is looking to a movie of the Galapagos Islands. Home flower here. So she can play outside. They live in the country. Nearest neighbor is a mile away, but not here. But she is very upset about not coming over to visit. She had to sit in the car yesterday and she was mad. Look, that is the difficult thing when children are little, and yes, that's really sad. They don't understand what is going on. You can explain it, but yes, no, that hurts me really, especially when they are so young and don't know what is going on. When they are older, you can explain it better to the children as when they are little and they have a normal rhythm to go outside and to go everywhere they want. Yes, that is true. Okay, the Facebook, a FaceTime, a telephone, it's nice, but it is a lot different than give them a hug, give them a kiss. That's the same in here. All the older people that are in the elderly home, they are not allowed to see their children, their grandchildren, uh, the people that are working in those elderly home. They have a very busy time, and especially with the people that are um, having some Alzheimer, dementia. Yes, they don't understand that. They don't understand that the children aren't coming. Yes, it's very difficult. Uh, what kind of brush shall I use? I think I use this brush because this brush is more pointed. And that is my Chinese brush. Yes, okay, she is a very smart girl, but yeah, still, it are children, and I'm sorry for my coughing. A little bit of that black. She asked her mom if she gets sick, will she go to heaven like Brutus? He was my cat that broke his neck in front of her. I'm glad I didn't have to answer that one. No, I can understand that. Wow, that's a heavy question. Whew. And surely for such a little girl, that question is yes, that is a question. What you think you can get from somebody from 9 or 7, 9 years old, not from a kind from. She is almost 3, or she is 3. Then it is a heavy question. Phew. I think that will be difficult for your daughter too. When her child asks her that, my daughter was like that, way too smart. It was a pain in the butt. Yes, she is 3 with the brain of a 6-year old. Yes, she is highly gifted that way. So I understand your daughter know how to deal with that because she was the same way. But for people that aren't that gifted as your grandchild, I think it's difficult for them to do things with your granddaughter because they don't uh, know how to handle that, or they don't expect that from a 3-year old. I think when she is going to school, because I don't know what age they are going to school where you live. In here, they go to school, the normal school. They go at 4.5 years, and I think the teachers will get their hands full of that young lady. Yes, next year. Yes, 4 years. Oh, she is a teacher of special kids, so it helps. But with baby toys didn't come boring in a week to her. Yes, yes, I'm glad that your daughter is specialized in that because here in the Netherlands, you always see that a lot of people, not only with children like your granddaughter, but also with elderly people that has dementia or Alzheimer or something like that. There are not a lot of people that know how to go along with the people, how to treat them, how to incorporate them, how to talk with them. My Will's mother, she had dementia too, and she was always happy when I came because I understand her. It was my work before I went came sick at home. Before that, I was in that work, so I knew how to talk with those people and how to answer them. You have to answer them on a whole different level, and that is with those kids too. You have to communicate with them in a whole different way than you normally do with a child of that age. But I think a lot of people don't know how to do that. And for her, I'm glad that her mother know how to do that. secrecy. That's why Josefina can talk to me so well. Yes, because I exactly know what you're meaning. And I have always been in that kind of work with elderly people. From I came off my school. I have only worked 1 year in a bakery, and then I going to work with the elderly people. And when Will, his mother, became sick, um, his father always calls us when there was something going on, that she was lying on her bed, and yeah, the whole bed was with poo, because yeah, she put out of her pants and poo in bed because she didn't can go to the toilet by herself. And my father-in-law, he was yeah, he couldn't handle her like somebody else will do, because he was also an old man. And then he called us, "Can you please come in the middle of the night?" So I have to clean her, I have to put her in the shower, and yes, you have to clean everything. So sometimes it was very difficult for me too, because she is so close to you. And I think that is the difference when somebody is close to you to do that. Thank you, Anthony. And you see, my water lilies. I wanted to try that, and yes, it came out good. Not spectacular, but it gives some color on those fields. Mm, there's blue. That blue is. Oh, Will is laughing. He's looking at something, and it is funny. Oh, you have to stay home, Will. You are coughing. My hand is not very like that. Yes, it breaks up the blue. Ah, my last zip of my sangria. So a little bit later, we'll have to bring me some new. Will is losing it, yes. I have to split. Happy painting. See you all. Okay, take you. Bruce, take care of Anthony. Take care. It's a little bit too green. I find it too green. Now I want to put in uh, that bush over here. And yesterday I used this brush and oh, this one, but I forgot to clean him. Stupid me. First I need my palette knife, the dark green. And that is a sap green, dark sap green. My other brush, this one. This velvet brush is soft. Oh, she she said that. Okay. She's throwing you out with the dog blows. Okay, take care, love. Nice chatting with you. Yes, keep smiling. We all have to keep smiling. A little bit of that black in that dark green. So it darkens. It is darkening up. I hope I can finish it today. The larger pieces that will going faster than the smaller things. Yes, when we are painting, we always smile in class. Sorry, I have to bump. I was forgotten to clean this brush, and this is a little bit harder and wider brush. Hi.
Hi.
Moet ik ook al naar beneden komen?
Nee, waarom?
Nee, Broes die moest naar beneden komen van zijn vrouw. Ja, weet dat, je hebt al zo lang achter je computer gezeten, nou moet je naar beneden komen, had zijn vrouw gezegd. Ja, I think he was kidding, but... Hi.
Ja.
Oh.
Nee hoor, als je zin hebt, dan kom je maar.
Nou, ik wil deze bosje even afmaken.
Ja hoor.
These bushes. My little brush. Ah, thank you, Chrissy. It's a whole. It's it's very different from the original photograph. Hello, Ian. I need. Hoe laat is het dan? Hoe laat is het dan?
3:30.
Oh, sorry. Hi. The dogs are going to Will to ask for their food. Yes, Bruce left. Oh, fireworks. There's not only fireworks with you, Chrissy. In here also. Now, come on. You don't want what I want. I want that little branch sticking out in here. So you can see that lily leaves are more in the background. When my next door people go out, the dog barks all day. But no, the people have to stay home. I cannot hear the dog. Every cloud is a silver link. Yes, indeed. Um, what I want to do now, first I throw in all my brushes in there. This one too, and this one too, because I have to clean that. And what I want to do, I want to, I need a little bit of that mouth. Do I have that here? Yes. I still have a little bit of that mop in there. Because I want some of that color into my water. Oh, yes. But I want it very thin. So I hope because there is a lot on my brush now and I have that because there was a lot of, you see, in this brush there is a lot of paint in that one. And I don't. But I wanted a little bit of that mauve color in it. Yes, I need to put him there. But he can't swim in the deep water. Snow. We didn't have snow in the whole winter. I'm not seeing any snow in here. There's a little bit of wet snow, but nothing more. Mm. Yes, we have our summertime also in here. Today the sun is shining. I think it's almost. The only thing what I want to do is, do I have, no, I put it in here because my whole palette is with paint. Some nice weather from Iceland yesterday. Now today the sun is shining, but it is cold and we have a lot of wind now. I need some of that thinner uh, white more. Oh, so it is not all white, but also not blue. I can put this one on there. You see in the water a little bit of that purple from the sky. Yes. I'm 2 hours away, so he is almost done. No, I don't get a plastic store to protect my fish. I put on a net from the shed of the neighbors with a little hook and put it over it. I only need a little bit of that darker um, green in certain parts. Because it's laying on the water. Dus in some parts you had that darkness into the water. And I didn't see a plastic stork in here. We were at the garden center yesterday and I didn't see one there. Yes, that is what I want. Now you see a little bit of that darkness in here. So you see that it is floating on the water. So it's only a little bit because otherwise it will be look like it is blocked in. And I don't want that. Yeah, I think it's finished, Chrissy. I don't think that I had to do more on it because otherwise I'll think I mess it up. Come on, my spring is stuck. Uh-uh. Yes. And you see that now, no, it's not flick. Is it flickering? It is flickering a little bit. My not anymore. Yes, I think I will be stop because when I do more, I think I will mess it up, and I don't want that. So he is finished, and I like it. It's not the same as the photo, but I give it my own thought and my own thing because the green in the original photo is only green uh, spots in the water, but I want it more vibrant, so I put some water lilies in it. And I hope you enjoy this session, and uh, I hope to see you next time. And I don't know where. Why is my when I put my hand away from my camera, my view is flickering. Now I had my hand next to my camera. Oh, now it's gone. Maybe he wasn't focused. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please give me the thumbs up if you like it. And I hope to see you next time. And take care, be safe. And I think not on Monday. I think Thursday. I going to the last photo vote with metal bridge with the stone columns on the side and the trees. So thank you for being here. Take care and love you all. Oh, your camera is blue. Yes, it was flickering. Now it's over. Maybe I'm statistic. I think it comes by that. I'm gonna clean out my brushes and see you next time. It is not like being too close to the picture. Oh, okay. Yes, this was the first time that I saw it was flickering. So I thought it was because of my hand or something like that. I don't know. But see you soon.